So today's little garden side project, I'm hopefully going to attempt to make a soil screener out of this barrel and one of my cement mixers, because if you look over here, I've got about what, three ton of soil to screen, and the reason I'm screening it is because it's got loads of pebbles and rocks in it. It's what I've dug out of that footing and the one over here, but that's for another video. And basically what I want to do is I want to screen all of that soil and try and level the garden up, because it's a bit bumpy. So yeah, gonna try and I've seen a few videos of people doing something similar, so I will attempt to make some sort of screener out of this. So here's where we are. Got all the bits cut out that need to be cut out, and now I'm going to cut this. This is a mesh that I'm going to use. You can see the holes are fairly small, so they're not letting any big stones through, but still let the soil through. So I'm going to cut that into the strips now and fix it onto the drum. There we are. The mesh attached, just used self-drilling screws. Should hold it pretty tight. Now, I've got to come up with an idea on how to fix it to this, because I ain't drilling it. The videos I've seen, people were actually drilling to the side of the mix, and I ain't doing that. I'll have to come up with some sort of wedge design inside and then bolt it off of that, so we'll see what I come up with. Here we are, with it all set up. Now I forgot to show you how I've connected it, but I'll try and explain. I've took some pictures anyway so I can put those up. But basically, if you look, this bolt here, this threaded bar goes through to the mixer, and then I've created like a cross piece of wood that wedges on this part of the drum, and obviously it gets narrower here so it can't come any further. So a threaded bar to this cross piece of wood with the bolt on the back. And then it was a bit of a fiddle, but you line it up, you get it on, and then you just tighten that other nut up there, and it basically clamps it to it, and you know it's not going anywhere. And I'll show you how it works now. That piece of plywood there is just to sort of spread the weight and stop it from shearing. Take it as like a giant washer, if you would. But you can see over here already, I've already screened a little bit, and I'll show you in action. But this is the end product, which is I'm really happy with. I mean, this is sort of like what you'd get from a builder's merchant, so if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. So if I set you up, I'll show you just how it works. And there we go. As you've seen already, that's the finished product, and this is the byproduct. Now, to be honest, this is actually quite wet. I mean, you can see it's filtering the stones out, but a lot of this can probably be put through again. But what I'll do is, because it's wet, I'll let it dry out, and then once it's dried out, I'll run it through again, because that'll break down once it's dried. It's just because it's wet, it's clumping up a bit. There we go. See, it's picking out all the rocks. A lot cheaper than hiring one. that's for sure.